cannot let down our guard, even for a... It is easily done.
Last, a chance to use this. If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, have you always pursued your current vocation in your service to the Arisen? Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot. We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen? That's just coining it.
Be they friends? Clearly not.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I knew you would prevail, Master. What they say, the Arisen would have defeated this not without us.
A resounding success.
The Arisen has been changed.
It is a ladder. Shall we see where it leads? We ought to visit it with use.
Let my magic blast you and then to be. Well done! To appear for once. If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die. It is easily done.
I found a place with some useful materials for enhancing our equipment. I've marked it down on the map.
Ox-cart assailed. It is in a dreadful state. Most impressive, Master. Keep on like that. Done it. Huzzah. Done it. It would seem we need not always travel by foot, if novel inventions such as this are to be found. I dare say there'd be no harm in using this.
Well met, sir. How was the day? Treating you there. Always a pleasure.
I've a selection of wares. That sure to pleasure doing business.
Look! Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
My word. Never did I dream we would come upon such a rarity.
Master, do take care not to throw it away by mistake.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Some of us get complacent. I train every day.
Why? Peruse at your leisure, sir.
Methinks these climes are ill-suited to habitation.
Indeed. Vermond?
But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
We must rest. Though the...
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
My shift's over. No sign of my replacement.
Time to be heading.
Mayhap I ought to roll over.
I'm dead on
And
my
wait
face
for the
off.
my joints have been aching something fierce, right?
What ruins your day like getting cut open?
My bed needs.
These soldiers
And I
need discipline.
That looks like a mechanism to me. Ought we to activate it or let it be? The choice is yours, Arisen.
We pawns will be ready to respond, whatever the outcome.
Dragon, heed my call. Your will is mine to command. Curses. This arrival of the true Arisen is most inopportune. Sovereign of Vermin, the ritual must not be disturbed. Let not the Arisen approach. You can manage that, I trust.
Make it proud to pretend it's your title, Mark. Every man is making his peace. The Arisen has been torched! Quick, douse the flames! I shan't let them harm you. Hurting yet! Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Your efforts are for naught, Arisen. Now, simply watch as this world's hollow and fruitless order is remade by my hand. The ritual is complete. The dragon comes. By my power, the dogma of dragons is unmade.
You could ne'er understand, Arisen.
We must all be freed from the vulgar order wherein the dragon's existence determines all.
Arisen, you've doomed us all to the cycle.
Greetings, Arisen. Hast thou summoned the resolution to face me? Then answer me this. Why dost thou fight? Is it to reclaim thy flesh, thy stolen heart? Or is it to reclaim thy throne? I offer thee a choice. Grant unto me this life in my claws, and be gone from this place. Or stand and fight. Pitiable Arisen. The time for thou to make thy choice is come. Show me the path thou wouldst walk. Go, and thou shalt live to claim thy coveted throne. Intriguing. This then is thy will. Our parley is done. We must fulfill our charges. I as the dragon, and thou as the Arisen. Climb upon me. We shall depart for our true battlefield. Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaited the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into it save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. Shall not change with my death, nor shall it change with thine. false benevolence enshrouding this world. Arisen, pitiable soul tossed by the winds of fate. Wilt thou slay me, or be slain? I know not how this story endeth. For the outcome was determined in a time before reckoning. And yet risen, as faith though it may be. Perchance 'tis thy will, and thine alone, that couldst contest the great will of this world. Thou art too late. The hour is upon us. We must decide a victor, and in so doing, form a link in the chain that bindeth this wheel. Tell me, Arisen, what is thy desire? Is it to slay the dragon, thereby delivering
Its breath will give you more than a blister. So time your dodge. means getting within range of its form. Be wary. Its heart lies there. Right now!
This is your moment, Master. Strike through.
There is no turning back on the path of ruin. Roots of our flesh.
The dragon's magics are fierce and mighty. Take care they do not catch you unaware.
Now thou wilt witness my true strength.
I've got hold of the enemy! Splendid. My sword strikes true! Leave this to me. I'll distract you. Wait, more than a listener. Time will go well. You'll find your finish the counter.
If you are in need, I must serve.
That was a skill.
Alas, I am slain. But heed this, Arisen. By will alone doth the world form a ring, an unending cycle. All is preordained, even my death at thine hands. Yet perhaps thy will is great enough to put an end to it.
Why do you pursue me, Arisen? You have fulfilled your charge. Are you not satisfied? Seek you greater status? perhaps to rule the world entire. To this power you desire, you need merely spy out the path.
Your choice is thine, Risen. By thy will alone can the course of the winners of fate be altered.
You would still resist your fate. Understand you the folly of such a decision. Even the beating of your reclaimed heart was born of the great will of this world. Yet you would abandon it. Everything in this world, all that you have come to know as reality, is the creation of the great will. Should that will be lost, no mortal being can survive. However, if regret yet assails your spirit, then perhaps you should reaffirm your choice. Witness with your own eyes, or through the eyes of another, the fate of this world.
Thou wishest to dismantle the world's will, just as I do. Yet dost thou know what awaiteth the world, should it meet such a fate? 'Twould become a fleeting, fragile, vacuous thing, bereft of the cycle. Naught would be born into it save chaos, great and terrible. Surviving in such a world would be no simple matter. If thy will is set upon the truth, thou must demonstrate its strength.
No, stay away.
Pray. Turn back.
Leave now, while you can.
You have strayed, Arisen. And for what? Lest you forget. You have a world where you belong. There, you are to fell the great evil in your path and rule the people as their sovereign. For that is who you are. And it is my wish that you should live out that life of purpose. The time has come for you to return. Go. My children shall see you there safely.
Let us go home. Together.
To a world under your rightful rule.
To a world all your own.
This is your will? Then behold, a world unmerciful, bereft of the benevolent hands of gods. You find it strange. But this is your world. The world to which you longed to return. Alas, if only you had chosen to become sovereign. At the end of your travails, you could have ruled over these lands in perpetual peace. Yet that world of limitless possibilities has ended. You stand now upon its remains, the vestiges of a world that could have been so much more. Innumerable wills have served to deliver this world from extinction time and time again. You alone have refused to carry out that great purpose. What you see before you is the consequence of your apathy. Behold. As it has failed to be chosen, and as 'twill ne'er be read, this world will soon cease to exist. In the blink of an eye, the sickle of oblivion will reap aught that you have known. I would advise you not to waste these last moments. Explore the remnants of this world while you can. Perhaps, in doing so, you shall come to see the truth. And know the wretchedness of a world unworthy of being chronicled. How shall you fare, I wonder? Will you endure in this world, abandoned and unprotected?
are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
You could pick some now, and use them when the need arises.
Since times of eld, remember, Draconic, this world is far removed from the one I know. The dragon is the embodiment. Understand that it is a being, as are ye. Now then go. Since times of eld, remember, Draconic. Blood flows through the veins of less. Sir Drake's as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
What has become of the world? Would that there were someone who could explain this madness.
Come to think of it, did not Sir Atheus speak of releasing the world from its bonds in the Seafloor Shrine?
If this is indeed the world unbound, then perhaps we ought to seek out his wisdom. Succubi draw near! earned ourselves a pat on the back.
No doubt this trial will spur us into the next. Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is go to camp.
I understand the inclination, Arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all. A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts. I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long. As I am to deplete our stock of curatives, we've little choice without a mage.
One moment, please. I nearly forgot to mention.
Do my eyes deceive me? Or has our foe multiplied? Our battle will never be done at this rate.
Your pawn is nowhere to be seen, Master. But where would a pawn possibly go, leaving their own master behind?
Perhaps this too is Lord Phases' doing. We ought to go and speak with him at the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. These writings could be of import.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest. What has become of the world? Would that there was someone who could explain this madness.
Ah, Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something more. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would... Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw. Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing... I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might, alas, try what I... Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is... Indeed. Then in your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. But as you tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the... Could that have been the world forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate, and speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course...
Oh, Master. How long I've slept? Far too long, it seems. But worry not. Now that I'm... I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find it is hard to find my footing in this darkness.
Whatever our squabbles may have been, I trust you understand.
I have a niggling feeling I've forgotten something.
Wickedness be gone.
Her Majesty has begun her supplications. I must ask...
There is little to be done in the face of the people's despair. We can offer but empty words of reassurance.
Would that we could grant them hope somehow.
'Tis times such as these when we must have faith in the potential of the mortal will.
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to the land. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears to be different. I must examine that creature. It may well be the...
Something like a wall of light impedes our progress. It is most... Many paths are closed to us now, on account of the dragon's descent one day. But we must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
A moment to think, will you?
Principles are as dust in wind.
Let us see what you're made of! Ah! How'd you like that?
It seems this is the only way forward. Follow me. A fine welcome indeed. I can only hope that the worst is now behind us. Principles unproven are as dust on the wind.
You have my protection.
Too fast for you? Scared the life out of me.
Naught can be achieved without sacrifice. The beast's fell powers are twice as terrible in the flesh. Alas, a theory unproven is a...
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
There are too many of them. Better we cut down only those we must to proceed.
Time is turning against us.
Few know the real nature of the dragon. There it is! The dragon at the heart of all this destruction.
Too fast for you?
I knew you would prevail, Master.
I dare say, the arisen feature is not without us.
Resounding success.
What a singular creature. Is this what called the monsters forth? Should like to capture it and bring it back to the lab. There is much that might be learned from it. Why did you destroy it? The secrets we might have... Never mind. You've your... But I trust you won't object if I take... After all, your role. Go, do what you must. Someday soon. And on that day, I will slip the yoke of this broken...
During my time with Lord Phases, I found myself in a strange... state of being. I was conscious of nothing. Nothing that is... save your presence, Master. Full glad I am that we have been reunited.
Yep, that's where our heartening thoughts end. But the world is now in peril. And there is much to be done. Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch...
My services don't... cheap, mind. Come again when you've more...
Interested in my wares? Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can best buy what you need, lest you regret it. Pleasure doing business.
Where are you off to next? Some player 6. What was I supposed to do next? With Brocker's teeth. So ask away. My hammer is at your... Your disposal, sir. Pleasure doing business with you.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy orders.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent service. Do come again. Welcome and well, as a discerning customer like yourself, always a pleasure.
I shall be your shadow.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Welcome, as a discerning customer like yourself will doubtless appreciate. We offer excellent service. At a fair price. Always a pleasure. Well met.
Wares are plenty, as you can see.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? At any rate, is your pack not overburdensome? Oh, you carry so much. I worry for your poor spine. I'm ashamed to forget their location when we need them most.